I've been playing GTA Online ever since I was 8 years old, but if you told me that 10 years later I'd still be playing it, I would have called you insane. However, over the past decade, there have been a lot of changes to the game, and if you're a new player, it can be very difficult to get started, and you're probably more likely to buy GTA Plus or even Shark cards. With all my years of experience playing this game, I always wondered, if I could play GTA Online for the first time again, what would I do differently? Well, luckily for you, I'm going to share one of the best ways to get started in GTA Online, and by the end of this video, you'll be able to start multiple businesses. Now, this guide is made to support all platforms. However, this first step, which isn't important, requires you to have a PS5 or an Xbox Series X. By using the career builder, you are given $4 million to spend on certain properties, vehicles, and weapons. There are 4 career paths that you can choose, those being biker, executive, gun runner, and nightclub owner. Now, your best choice out of all of these is gun runner. Okay. Select the bunker in Chumash, get upgrade pack D, and pick the Vapid Bobcat. As for weapons, the best choices are the special carbine, marksman rifle, mini SMG, and the homing launcher. Now, you're probably thinking, why can't we just skip this and spend the 4 mil on a submarine? Damn right. Well, you actually can't keep the majority of money you're given, you have to spend it. So if you follow the previous steps correctly, you would have around $1 million left, which is the max amount we can keep. Regardless of whether or not you use the career builder, you want to go into an invite-only session and do all the hidden weapon challenges. As of right now, there are 3 of these challenges in GTA Online that can give you a total amount of 825k if you complete them all. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to send you off to do this by yourself. I'll hold your hand and guide you through it. The first thing you want to do is go to this M on the map, which stands for Maud. When you arrive there, Maud will send you a message offering you a bounty hunting job. To accept the job offer, just open the message. Later on, she'll send you an email telling you there's a bounty available, along with a photo of the target so you can identify them. If you open your map, you'll find this big circle, which is where your target can be found. While searching the area, you want to start listening for a distinct bell noise. The louder the bell becomes, the closer you are to the target. Once you've located your bounty, they will either run off or try to kill you. What you need to do is pull out your pistol and shoot them just once. They will immediately surrender and will follow you anywhere you go, which means you can take them to Maud and complete the bounty. If you somehow kill the target, you still complete the job, however you will earn less money. You are given 10k if you bring the bounty in, and you are given 5k if you kill them. So if you want more money, bring them in alive. After completing 5 bounties, Maud will send you a message telling you about some hidden treasure, which will get marked on your map. The location of the treasure is random, so don't worry if you don't have the same as me. Once you find the treasure, you'll be given a prompt to open it and will pick up the stone hatchet and have it saved to your inventory. I recommend you do the bounties while doing the other hidden weapons, because waiting around for them can be a bit time wasting. The next weapon on the list is the Navy Revolver. There are 5 clues scattered across the map that give you 5k each. The first 4 clues are fixed, meaning they're always going to be at the same spot, but the last clue can be found at one of these 5 locations. When you're near the clue, the game will give you a prompt to investigate it. After finding all 5 clues, you'll receive a message from the Los Santos slasher saying that he's going to come after you. I beg your pardon? Go to Sandy Shores Airfield between 7 PM and 5 AM in GTA time, and the slasher will appear and try to kill you. Kill him first and you'll be given the Navy Revolver along with 50k in cash. The last weapon to unlock is the double action revolver. Now, to start this, you need to receive an email from, well, whatever that email address is. You'll be given a photo which will hint to your first clue, but it has 20 possible locations. If you have a decent knowledge of the game, you can kind of figure out where the clue is, but if you don't, there's a link in the description to a video that shows you all 20 possible locations. I know I said I wasn't going to send you off, liar, but this is the best way for you to figure out the clue. Once you're at the location, you will hear that same bell noise we heard from when we unlocked the stone hatchet. If you go towards it, you will find your first clue. Now, from this point, the rest of the clues are fixed. The second one can be found in this cave, the third one can be found on this shore, and the fourth one can be found at this tree. After investigating all the clues, the location of the weapon will be revealed. Now that you have all the hidden weapons, it's time for you to do those challenges so you can earn a serious cash bonus. The first challenge is for the Navy Revolver. All you have to do is get 50 kills. You can achieve this by killing NPCs or police, but if you're really bad at the game, I recommend going into a hiding spot and killing any police that come after you. Completing this challenge will earn you 200k. The best thing about these challenges is that they tell you how many kills you have left until you complete them, so you don't have to keep counting. Nice. The next challenge is for the double action revolver. The requirements are to get 50 headshots, not just regular kills like with the Navy Revolver, headshots. After you get your headshots, you will be rewarded 250k. If you really want to speedrun this, you can combine both the Navy and double action revolver challenges. After finishing those challenges, your final one is the stone hatchet. All you need to do is get 25 kills, and the best way to do this is to go to the beach and start killing NPCs. After completing this challenge, you will be given 250k. Aside from making money, as a new player, these challenges can help you drive, shoot, and even learn the map. Now at this stage, you should be sitting on around 1.8 mil, but if you didn't do the career builder, you would only have 825k. However, this next step will get us a little extra money. You're going to want to head to Los Santos Airport and start the San Andreas flight school. This is pretty straightforward. You're going to be doing a series of lessons that will help you master the air mechanics in GTA Online. After every lesson, you will either get a bronze, silver, or gold star. The higher the star, the more money you make. You don't have to get gold stars because I'm pretty sure you have to be some next level sweat to do that.
You missed the target, Dork.
But I would at least make sure not to get any bronze medals. If the lessons become too hard, you can quit, but just know that you won't receive as much money. After completing the flight school, you will make between 180 to 325k.
You might just have something between them jug ears.
After that tiny boost in revenue, our next step will be to do the entire Drug Wars storyline. Last year in December, Rockstar released the Los Santos Drug Wars DLC. The first chapter was the first dose, but in a later update, they released the second chapter, the last dose. And both of these chapters give you first time bonuses for completing them. Go to the gold R icon on your map to start the first dose chapter. You will meet a new character called Dax and the rest of the troop.
Show me your butthole, fella!
After that mission, you will spawn outside a new location called the Freak Shop, and just nearby you will see the D icon marked on your map. This will be where you start all the dose missions from now on, so you might want to set your spawn location to the Freak Shop to avoid any traveling. After completing the first dose chapter, you will be rewarded 50k from the first 5 missions, 250k for the last mission, and you will unlock a Brocade 6x6 which can be turned into an acid lab. If you carry on and complete the last dose chapter, you will earn 100k from every mission. There are 5 missions, so that's 500k. Aside from first time rewards, you will also make roughly 200k from playing both chapters. At this point, if you followed all the steps correctly and didn't spend that much on ammo, you should have between 3.2 to 3.3 million dollars. But if you skip the career builder step, then you would have around 2.2 to 2.3 million dollars. Now from this point, you can go buy a submarine and start doing the Puerto Rico heist, but if you want a more passive income business, then you should buy an agency. Go to Dynasty 8 Executive and purchase the agency in Little Seoul. You can start off by completing the Dr. Dre contract, which will earn you $1.1 million. Then you can do security contracts and payphone hits. These will earn you around 30 to 85k. By doing these missions, you will also put money on your safe that has a max capacity of 250k. Now regardless of which hustle you choose, after making more money, you can take things a step further by buying the acid lab upgrade for your Brocade, since you already unlocked it from doing the dose missions. Also, let's not forget the bunker you have if you did the career builder step. While this doesn't get you millions in GTA Online, it's still a good way to start instead of spending real money. When we started out, we had nothing. Now we have a bunker, an acid lab, 3 weapons, and an agency or submarine depending on what you chose. So if you grind out these businesses and start some new ones along the way, you'll become a multi-millionaire in no time.